Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to UCHIS and her album Red Moon in Venus. Oh my gosh, I know it's been over a year since I've reacted to UCHIS, and over a year ago was my first and last time listening to UCHIS, which is crazy. Not first time, actually no, not last time listening to a UCHIS, but I mean on video, because I should have done this video and this album a lot sooner, but I didn't. It was a really weird year last year, so yeah, I don't know. This happens with a lot of artists, and it's crazy because it's like with artists that I like and everything, it's not even like oh, I just can't be bothered, or I don't really want to listen to them. It's never that. Well, sometimes it is, but not with this one, I promise. But yeah, UCHIS was actually in my Spotify top artists of 2024. So, you know, I love UCHIS because she was literally in my top artists and like top songs, I think, as well. Can't remember which one it was, songs or artists, but I've been listening to the Orchideas album so much, especially last year. I haven't listened to it much this year, but I'm excited to get into Red Moon in Venus to have new UCHIS songs to listen to. So exciting. Anyway, if you would like to see this video completely uncut, then do come over to Patreon. It really does help out the channel so much. It is literally my bread and butter. Without the patrons, I wouldn't be doing this, basically. I just wouldn't. So thank you so much. And it's not that I wouldn't do it, it's that I couldn't do it. So yeah, the patrons really do keep this channel alive. Thank you so much, patrons. Obviously, if you can't become a patron, don't worry. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. That really helps me out so much. You can follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and all those lovely things. And I do lots of different content over there, like little edits on TikTok or personal life stuff on Instagram. So yeah, come join in the fun and follow all those things and like, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. I am so excited. Without further ado, I need to get into this now. I need to get into it right now. Okay. The first song is called In My Garden. Also, is this one all in English, like with bits of Spanish? Because obviously Orchideas was in a lot of Spanish. Was it Spanish or was it Portuguese? Oh no, I think it was Spanish. Okay, I'm not going to get all crazy about that. Right, first song is called In My Garden. Let's go.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah? I can.
I just wanted to tell you, in case you forgot. I love you.
Yeah. Okay. Moving right on into I Wish You Roses. I've got roses, but they're really old now. They're a bit decrepit. That's interesting.
How is a rose in a garden of waves? My petals are soft and silky. Someone to mourn, but if you in my heart should someday drift apart,
Wow.
I'll make sure to give you these blessings, but yours to keep.
I know they're old and ugly, but so am I. Oh. Wow, so dreamy. Oh, transition. Wait, there's transitions in this album too? Oh no, don't even start with me. Am I going to fall fucking in love with this album as much as I did with Orchideas? Because like, you know, I was feeling a little wary, like what if I don't like this one as much? But already that first song, I don't know if that's setting up the album to like, you know, be that way. It's going to be very dreamy and like obviously like kind of romantic, even though she's saying, I wish you roses while you can still smell them and you're going to want me back, but we can't do that. Like, it still felt so romantic and loving, didn't it? And it was so gentle and dreamy. It's like actually being in a dreamscape of like romance and love. And it's like soft and like fluffy almost. It's just very like, yeah, like dreamy. Ooh, I love that. And then we transition into Worth the Wait, which also sounds like it's going to be kind of dreamy and soft. So yeah, let's just go into it. Also, yeah, just quickly before we do go into it though, the production, again, like the exact sort of like mastering and mixing that is just so perfect. It's just so good. I haven't got a better word right now. I actually haven't. It's so like depthy and dynamic. There's so much layers. It really like encapsulates you and makes you feel you're inside of it. I love that sort of production. Okay, anyway, let's go to the start of Worth the Wait featuring Omar Apollo.
I want to be around you every day.
I love that note. Day feels a little bit like I don't know, maybe like what's it called? Suspended? No, not suspended. Day. Oh, it's like maybe like not augmented because it's like a chord or diminished. I don't know. It just sounds really good. It just sounds a little off, but it fits perfectly. Right, I need to Google that because I used to know so much music knowledge and I feel like it's slowly slipping away from me recently. What was the suspended thing called? A suspended note in music is a note that is held over from a previous chord, creating tension by delaying its resolution to a new chord. Okay, I don't think that's what I'm talking about. Are you guys even really interested, or am I being like silly about this? I'm going to start a stupid hyperfixation. It just sounded a little bit off and I liked it. Because it was off, but it was so right. I don't know.
I want to be around you every day.
Oh, it just has like a bit of suspense to it.
My body's still the same. Are you still down?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm so down.
Mirrors on my ceiling, so I can watch you type me.
Woo, damn.
And treat you so right every day and every night.
Oh, this one is sexy.
Don't say you got to go. Baby, take off my clothes.
Oh.
I got something to show you. Say,
Oh.
show you it was worth the wait. I think you deserve a taste.
There's so much to listen to. This beat may just be cruising, but like the beat may be cruising, but all the vocal ad-libs and moments and the way she moves her vocals, she always likes to go very much like down steps and up steps, doesn't she? Day. Obviously that was terrible. What the hell did I just do? But you know what I mean? Like she like like she very much likes to do stuff like that, like goes all the way down and all the way up again sort of thing. Not saying she's done that loads in this one yet, but that's just an example. But yeah, I just love all like the different like ad-libs too, and like the backing vocals coming in. It really does give it that R&B feeling for sure. And this, it's almost like a choir, kind of. Ooh. And where all the vocals are spaced and placed.
Nothing will ever be. Quit telling me you wanna put your baby in me. If your affection from me is truly only skin deep, I don't wanna end up just another broken family.
It's like a movie.
I want to be around you every day. Are you
Is it going to transition? Yes. Okay, before we get into that, obviously I'll go back to the start. But when it just went all like bling like that, then like instantly like imagery of like a sunlit kitchen, like a very country-esque kitchen with roses on the table, just kind of came into view, like this very like warm, sunny kitchen with roses on the table. And it was very like a movie, and like old school sort of movie. Yeah, that was really beautiful. It just kind of like, wow, this is the thing with this type of music. It sends you to places so frequently and so viscerally. It's so good. Oh, loved that song. Yeah, basically a love song about basically, wait, what was it? Just, it was called Worth the Wait. I was just too into it. I can't even remember it all. I want to be around you every day. Yeah, this feeling in my body's not the same. Are you still down? Yeah, she just wants to be around this person constantly, and it's a sensual, sexual song, and she just doesn't want to be without them ever, sort of thing. And I don't want to end up just like another broken family. You would never do that to me, would you, baby? Yeah, pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, let's do it though. Love Between. Wow.
Where would you like to spend eternity? If I bring you to my world, you'll never wanna leave. If you take away my air, how am I supposed to breathe? I'll pick up. Yes, I will. Oh, I will. Love between.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is such a romantic album. Ah, it's gorgeous. This is so romantic. It's so smooth. This is the sort of stuff that, like, when you're in a relationship, you want to put on in the background, especially when you're feeling oh so loved up. You know, and it feels like something that you could put on the background if you're having a romantic meal, you know, just having a romantic time together. It's so lovely to listen to, if you know what I mean. It's lovely, and it's not as simple as it might sound either. There are so much complexities. Each sound, the EQ is perfected, the vocals, the layering, the little moments, the little like instrumental moments that will happen that are very subtle, but so good. It is actually so full. I love it. Okay, right. Anyway, next one's called All Mine. Ooh, the panning. Oh, that bass is so toasty. She's like an actual songbird.
I hate your phone. Throw it away. What if for now we just pretend the world don't exist? What if we never tell everyone you know that you're on mine? All mine. That's all me. And if they thought they had a chance, I'm sorry, but that's all mine on me. Don't gotta fight for what is mine. You
Oh.
could keep 'em even if you think my baby leave me for you. Go and tell them who's the only girl that can make you cry. To take what's mine,
That's all me, baby.
see you smile, there just ain't no way, no how. Every time I see you
whistling tones. They're almost like a squeak, but a tasteful squeak. Oh, pretty. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you know, it's just so, so gorgeous. That one I just felt like I had needed to sing along to as well, just to enhance the experience of listening to it. Wow, fantastic. Again, I don't feel like I really need to go through the lyrics on that. We get it. In that one, she is literally saying like, no, he's mine and you can't take him. And it probably hurts the amount that you're trying. And I'm the only one that can make him cry, which is a hilarious thing to say. But I kind of get what she's saying. It doesn't actually mean like I'm going to be the one to like make you cry in a mean way. It's more like because you love me so much, I can hurt you more. Does that make sense? Like, because you love me, I feel like I could hurt you more. Like, if I left, you would be upset. And maybe even I can make you cry because you could be vulnerable around me. Maybe we could talk about deep things and be vulnerable together. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, my daughter just came home from school, so I had to talk to her, and I don't know where I left off. But I'm going to move on to the next song now. It's called Fantasy.
I wanna dance.
Well, that's not Kali Uchis. Don Toliver. Is it going to be dancey? Oh! I like this. Little change up of the vibes. I like those lyrics. Forget all the foolery, stay on me like jewellery. I really like that actually.
Starting from my neck, laid inside the sun, empty in my mind. When you feel alone, make this right. Hear me now, like the sun coming out. I feel your pain, make it right.
Ooh, I like the beat here.
Just to see your face. I wanna dance, throw my hands in the air. I wanna dance, but no one really cares. Oh my body, don't let go of me.
Ooh.
That's it. That's the end of the song. Come on, baby, let's go home.
Ooh, interesting ending. I'm actually going to let it go into this one and say, yeah, that was a good song. I didn't love it actually, but I did like it. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, Como te quiero yo. That's great Spanish fun.
Tomorrow will never come, sin que no puedo estar.
Ooh, damn.
It doesn't matter what they say.
That is gorgeous.
I want you constantly, eternally.
Como te quiero yo. Okay, so I'm guessing that's how you say it.
Te quiero.
Quiero yo, yo. Oh, Joe. Like that.
Cause when I had it, en la noche hasta amanecer.
Ooh.
Te quiero en la cama y sin más complicación. It's too late to turn back now. Tomorrow may never come.
Oh,
En la noche hasta
damn.
amanecer. Ya no quiero más problemas. Te quiero en la cama y sin más complicación.
Oh, I actually love it when she sings in Spanish. I might actually like it more than when she sings in English, which is like, well, I guess it makes sense. I think that is her. Well, no, I can't remember where she was from. She's American and where was it? I remember figuring it out in the last video, but I can't remember. Let me just look it up. Ah, that was it. It was the tip of my freaking tongue. Colombia. I really knew that as well. Like now I'm reading it, I'm like, Ugh, yeah, obviously. So yeah, Kali Uchis is Colombian-American. She was born Carly Marina Loaiz was terrible. So her father is Colombian and her mother is American. So yeah, I love it when she sings in Spanish. But then I was going to say maybe it's because it's her native language, but then no, she probably grew up speaking both, if like with the different, American and Colombian, literally both parents being different, you know what I mean? So I think maybe as well, because I don't speak Spanish, it sounds really beautiful to me. And I think even Spanish speakers like the language too. So it just sounds so fragrant and gorgeous. I love it. And it does feel very romantic with the style of music she does too. So yeah, I think I might actually look into that song though, just so I know what she's saying. Yeah, okay, so this song, just looking through some of the English lyrics, just sounds like she doesn't want to be fighting with her lover, which I kind of got anyway, with the bits that she was singing in English. And, she doesn't want to be fighting, she wants to just be loving. Basically, that is it. And, like, I feel like everyone who's been in a relationship or been in love has had that feeling before where you're arguing and you're like, why are we doing this? We're meant to love each other. What is going on? Why are we being so crazy and argumentative? It's horrible because really the goal is that to get to the love bit where the fight is over and you could just make up and be happy again, because sometimes it's just petty and it doesn't really matter. But sometimes we hold on to those emotions for too long. But she's literally saying, I don't want to hold on to those feelings. I just want to love you and be happy and make up. She even says here, because we got issues, everyone does, there's no love without drama. But lately, I just want to make love. I don't want to fight. Can we make up? I love that. It's cute. Okay, right. Anyway, let's move on to Hasta. Oh, here we go. Hasta Cuando. Let's go. Wow. Wait. It's a banger and I've got something in my eye. No. All right, yeah, let's start that again. This sounds like it's going to be really good. Let's go.
¿Qué haces? Diciéndole a la gente que tuvimos relación cuando eso no pasó. Your memory is wild, yeah, attention. Cause now that I'm doing good, living like a queen, dices que yo la vida te la jodí. You said that you're still obsessed, keep lying on me. Hasta cuando tú vas a vicio, so sorry.
Ooh. Wow. I love that.
Makes you feel better. Paint me as the villain if that makes you feel better. Make everyone hate me if that makes you feel better. At the end of the day, she'd eat my pussy if I let her. At the end of the day, she'd trade lives with me if God let her. So
Come on now, Callie.
por acá, acelerando corazones y despertando envidias como siempre quería. Everybody hates me. Please don't ask me about no old shit. Peace.
Oh my God, I love that one. Do you know what? The songs are actually quite short, aren't they? Like, how short was that one? Yeah, that was literally 2 minutes and 9 seconds. I do wish they were longer, but also I'm enjoying it. Like, as a whole, listening to it as a whole without pausing and all of that is probably such an experience that I can't wait to have that experience. I love the beat of that one. The one before that had like a bit more of like a beat, not more of a beat, but like had a bit more energy. I didn't love that much, but I loved this one. This one was really good. And yeah, she's just basically saying, you're obsessed with me all these years later. You can't stop talking about me, thinking about me. I love her lyrics when she's like kind of sassy and funny, because she really is. She does it well. And yeah, it sounds gorgeous, instrumental, great. Right, anyway. Hasta, oh no, that's just what we listened to. Right, okay, next one is called Endlessly. Let's go.
Dark child.
One spoil me in every way. the type sex you'll put on repeat forever and never ever and never ever. You'll never can ever.
Oh, hell yeah. I love those keys on top. The beat is fucking incredible on this one. Wow, that's another fun sort of upbeat one. Actually, this is probably my favourite of the upbeat ones, just because of the complexities within the instrumental and like that, like that little bass riff that was happening. I think it was a bass. Well, it had a bassy sound, but that little riff just pouring in is like, it's essential for the song, actually. It's so gorgeous. It had like an 80s sort of feel to it, but like, kind of. It's hard to explain. I suppose that synthy, the high keys, like dun dun dun, coming in, gave it that 80s sound, but it still had like this real warm, toasty, romantic sound as well. And I just love the way that never and ever, ever and ever, ever, like really matched with the rhythm of the drums and like kind of made it polyrhythmic in a way. Like not, I don't know. Let's hear it again. Yeah, because it's rhythmic. Feels like she is kind of doing her own rhythms on top of the rhythm, and it's like, it's just so nice and yeah, full and lovely. It's lovely. Right, anyway, one sec actually. Yeah, gorgeous, and she is literally just saying, can't get enough of you, basically. Want to spoil me in every way. It's Valentine's, like every day, every night and every day. Know what I like and know what I need. It's just obviously, again, her basically saying, I'd make a great wife. I'd make a great woman for you, basically. All I need is for you to never stop giving me your all and all your love endlessly. It's funny describing what the song means when like the lyrics are genuinely super easy to understand, and that is very relaxing for me, actually. I love lyrics where you're like trying to figure them out and, you know, understand where the story's going or why they might be saying things and all that. Obviously, I love doing those sorts of albums and lyrics as well. But sometimes it's just so nice to have it simply laid out for you so you can just vibe with the music and feel it or sing along. It's so obvious in what it is. And I feel like I've said this. And I feel like I've said this 1,000 times too. But it's just the truth. It's nice to do a bit of both now and then. And to be honest, it's quite nice that I get to do the easy one today because I am exhausted this week. I've done so much. So I'm like happy just to like really vibe with this album. This album just feels so freaking easy. Did I say that about the Orchideas album? I can't remember, but I remember feeling like it was easy. Like it's just so easy to like, so easy to love. But yeah, anyway, moving on. This one is called Moral Conscience.
When you're all alone, when you're all alone, you'll know you're wrong. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it when you're all alone. Maybe I'm just on my mind, trying to figure out this life. I hate how good us looking for the love. No one showed me my childhood.
Aww. Those backing vocals. This instrumental is actually Phenomenal. Sorry, can we run that one back? This instrumental is like, I have to pause. This instrumental is like super 90s, so 90s. It actually reminds me of something. Is it a sample or anything? I'm going to have to quickly look now and then we'll get right back into the song, but it's going to bug me if I don't find out. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a sample or anything, but it's very familiar. And I was just going to add some of the Genius comments, and people were saying, oh, it reminds me of Tyler, the Creator, and absolutely agree. It has a really old school hip hop sound as well. Definitely like a sort of Detroit hip hop sound, I would say. New York hip hop, you know, not just Detroit, you know what I mean, and New York in general. I don't know, but it does definitely have a 90s sound. Yeah, it just feels old school. Actually, even feels a bit 70s. You know, I said it about 90s, but the 90s are obviously sampling from a lot of 70s sound, so it has a 70s sound. Freaking awesome. Yeah, okay, so I don't like, I'm obviously, I did a little bit of research, but I wasn't really researching anything. I was just trying to figure out what it was reminding me of. It was reminding me of Mobb Deep a little bit. And then it was also reminding me of Snoop Dogg, the beginning of na 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 na, the one and only D-O-double-G. You know, the bam, 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 bam. You know, a bit of that. But then it obviously has a more sort of 90s sound, which is also a bit like Portishead even, you know, a bit more on that style with the trip hop vibes as well. And I was just thinking about where Mobb Deep are from, and they're from New York, and I thought they were from New York. I was just making double sure. And I'm just wondering why I said Detroit, and then I realised it's because I've heard Mobb Deep in 8 Mile, and Eminem is from Detroit. So that's where that came from. Because I was thinking, why did I just say Detroit? Like, where did I get that from? And that's what it was from. But anyway, let's get back to it. I'm going to go back a bit, actually. Back to that crazy freaking vocal thing she did. It really does feel like New York. Not that I've ever been to New York, but...
Yeah, everyone's replaceable, but not me though. You'll feel it deep down if you're saying I'm wrong. Hope you're at least real with yourself. She's coming to collect, 'cause karma won't forget.
The power in her voice there. We're getting galactic. Damn, I actually would have loved that song to be longer. Yes, it was a 3.5-minute song, but like, oh wait, that was a transition there. It was a very small transition. I did catch it. Yeah, that one, just the sound of it, I just wanted to keep listening to it. It definitely, when I mentioned Portishead and it sounding a bit trip hoppy, yeah, I listening and, you know, starting up the song again, I was like really hearing that, especially with the what that, you know, like little sort of slight record scratch sounds, like not record scratch, but I don't even know if it was a vocal even, but like little samples of like what you know what I mean. And that broom sound is so like, it's like I could see like New York, and I could see like looking from like the Bronx or something, looking out to the New York City. And obviously I've never gone to New York. That's why I said I've never gone to New York. So why does it remind me of New York? It's just what I've seen on TV. And actually, I think it also comes from the fact that I've been rewatching The Get Down on Netflix. Really good show. If you want to learn, actually, yes, the show is like filled with lots of different storylines and so on like that. But if you really want to learn about hip hop, to be honest, yeah, literally, if you want to learn about hip hop and the origins of hip hop, The Get Down is a brilliant show to watch. It's also got it's about breakbeat And breakbeat was the beginning of hip hop. So they would take, I've mentioned this in videos before, but I'll mention it again. They would take like disco records and funk records and basically get the beat, like the get down they would call it, or the breakbeat moment. And they would play that part and they'd have a duplicate record. So the same record. So play that part, and when that beat would end and about to go into the regular song, they would scratch it back, but then have it playing on this one. So it's like an endless beat that would just keep going. And then there would be an MC, and the MC would just start by doing like sort of, yeah, you know me, I'm the MC. And it would just be kind of simple stuff. And then it would slowly become rap. And yeah, so it's really cool. I absolutely love the Get Down because it really, and the thing is, I learned all that stuff in uni before watching the Get Down. So watching the Get Down, I was like, it was even more exciting because I was just like seeing it visually in like a fun way. But yeah, there's like I feel like there's lots of music like that in the show. And also there was a moment when I'm looking at New York and they're in the Bronx and looking across the water at it, and it would have music like that, and it just gave me that sort of feeling. And in the 70s as well. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Love that song. Right, anyway, next one is called Not Too Late, and it's an interlude, but it's a 2.5 minute interlude. Let's just see. Let's see how it goes. I was thinking maybe I'll let it run into blue, but we'll see. Wow.
But it's not too late to admit you love me.
It sounds so damp, and I love it. You know what I mean? Like that subby bass, it has like a damp feel to it, making it feel a little bit more wet. And that sounds disgusting the way I'm saying it, but in producer terms, it makes sense. It just has a damp sound, but I'm not necessarily saying it has reverb on it. It just isn't that dry. It has like this sort of whoom, 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 and like feels a little bit like we're in a bubble or like a water balloon or something. Yeah, I think that makes sense, kind of. But it's like a water balloon with water vapor inside rather than just like dense water.
Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. Is it too late to love me?
Saying something about a pussy. Ooh, sounds a little haunting. Ooh, little, yeah, like coming out of a dream sort of thing. Wow. Cool. Okay, we're gonna keep this one going. Blue.
When you treat me like a stranger, how do you get cold so fast? Wanna feel your hands on my eyes.
Wait.
Of all the pretty things
Is that like a little trumpet?
pretty thing in the world if I don't have you.
Ooh, like a little rattle.
All the pretty things in the world.
Snake rattle. The instrumental!
High school. Now I can't control my attitude. Sorry if I wrote go and find someone new, but they would never be you. Now all I feel is what's the point of all the pretty things in the world if I don't have you?
Wow, she is down bad.
I don't wanna see you with nobody else. I just wanna love you, baby. All I feel is blue.
Damn. She's down bad in this one. That she feels like there's no point unless she has this person to love. And yeah, you know, because there's been so much romance throughout this album, but there has also been these sort of songs of feeling a little bit broken down and unloved and not cared about and kind of not anti-love because she's like fully loving still, but she's in pain. She feels blue, literally feels blue. The instrumental of that one's so good, really, really jazzy. That sort of jazzy where it feels like, let me look it up. Let me look it up. I don't know, I call it like, is it like dark jazz, noir jazz? Sometimes I call it that. That sort of jazz that feels like you're walking down a cobbled street with your like detective on the job sort of jazz. Would you say, actually, yeah, if it's called jazz noir, then surely it's a very like French type of jazz. Yeah, imagine so. Okay, we've got 3 songs left, which is crazy because I've only been filming for just over an hour and normally I've still got another hour or so to go. But no, I've been getting through these tracks. I have actually been weirdly a little bit better at keeping album reactions a little shorter when I can. And this one is like not too hard to do that way. It's quite nice. It's actually been really enjoyable and pleasant just to like absolutely vibe to these amazing sounds. And obviously her voice just takes you away to another dimension always. It's so smooth but so powerful and she can do so much with it. Right, okay, let's see what's next. This one's called Deserve Me with Summer Walker. That's interesting so far. Really is like plucky.
Finally stop calling. Trying to forget your face and put this thoughts to rest.
That was actually really unexpected.
Can I move on? Got it back on the road.
Ooh.
Just had to make
Rude.
it already was.
Ooh.
Gotta take it farther till you at your woods. I feel a little less alone.
Wow, this one's got a lot of depth.
You know I never needed you. Didn't deserve me. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve the love I give you. Made me wanna take the pussy back. I don't deserve the shit you put me through.
Wow, her voice is so different to Kali's.
Make a cute nigga feel ugly. I think I just might fuck you one last time to be sure. If you walk through that door, know that you can't help.
It kind of feels like someone slamming on a door.
You just don't get it, or maybe you just got used to me. Do you know how many motherfuckers want this pussy exclusively? I like it better when you go. I feel a little less alone. Didn't deserve me, you don't deserve me. Deep down I always should know. You don't deserve me, didn't deserve me. You don't deserve me. Nobody's you better than you sweet.
Wow, she's laying out on the table. I see you.
What you done to me? You've been hanging on a string. I let it go, let it go, let it go. Now can you let go of me?
Wow, I let it go. Now can you let go of me? Wow, she's really taking some power back here. Kind of feels a bit like a concept album. I mean, like, not concept, but more like the album is telling a story, a personal story, maybe, through love and pining for someone, and then finally being like, actually, no, you're manipulative and I can see it. That's cool. That's really cool. Good on her. Because it is sad, you know, listening to songs like Blue, where she's like, I still love you and all these things, but you make me feel blue. And then to like hear that kind of, actually, no, I don't love you anymore and I don't like you and I see what you're doing. Obviously, I don't know where it's going to go from here. We've only got 2 songs left. So that's interesting. you know, is it going to turn out that she still is really in love, or is it going to be like, no, I'm actually completely over you? And has this album literally been about, you know, from the start, I wish you roses, being like, I wish you roses, but, you know, while you can still smell them and hopefully you'll come back to me sort of thing. And then there's Worth the Wait, and then there's Love Between, All Mine, saying like, it's like that sort of, like the All Mine one is really fun and cute, but it's also a little toxic, being like, any girls that are trying to get my man, he's all mine sort of thing, because you don't even really want to be thinking about that in a relationship. You just want to be trusting and not have that sort of jealousy going on. And then there's Fantasy. I can't remember what every song is about now, obviously, not until I listen to it again. But yeah, then even Endlessly, saying I love you endlessly. That's all I want to do is love you endlessly. I don't want to fight anymore. Is that the one that did that? But well, anyway, one of the songs oh wait, one sec. Sorry, just letting my cat in the room. Yeah, so I can't remember what she said, but in one of the songs she's saying she doesn't want to fight anymore. They just want to love each other. All these things. Basically, on a second listen, I'll be able to understand the songs even more if they are telling a story. But I'm kind of grasping and understanding that it could be right now. But I did want to mention that production was really nice and depthy. Again, so full and had so much like length to it in like this way, in a horizontal way. You know, it's not just full all around you. It had like this sort of height to it and gravity to it at the same time. And that sort of production that makes me really feel like I'm, you know, there's so much space basically. And I know I've said this about 100 times, but like, it really is my favorite when I feel like I'm really immersed inside the sound. I love it. Okay, moving on to Moonlight. Wait, what? Okay, right. This song has 900 million listens, nearly 1 billion listens, basically. That's crazy. Okay, let's hear it.
I just wanna get high on my lover. Down on my neck, cuando miro en el espejo, kiss, kiss. Looking dolly eye, think I may go out tonight. I just wanna ride, get high in the moonlight. Surface level, ain't much that I care for.
Oh, I love when she rides her like vocal over the track. And she didn't exactly do that, just
The surface level, ain't much that I care for.
and I care that I wait.
I care for.
Oh, you can just tell she's so comfortable in this range.
Take the time to make sure that I'm okay. Go out of your way to show me that I'm your priority. Fine. I just wanna get high with my lover.
I want to speak Spanish. I love the vibe of this. Look at me, I'm like fully moving around to this one. It's just got a groove. Okay, this is going to be crazy. Right, so in that song, obviously I'm not going to go too deep into what I think the album's all about, because that one, she's saying she wants to get high with her lover and it's all back to being in love again, so who knows, or maybe it's just a random one in there. But anyway, Happy Now, let's do it.
Can we be happy now? I wanna be happy now. Can we be happy now? Baby, the stars of the sky, make them all align just for us. What's with our timing? Is this better way? Never rushed. Our spark turned to flame.
Wow.
Still gotta listen to
so much with the swing.
Peace of mind. Don't wanna think about the pain or the heartaches. Just wanna remember
The water
the good
sounds.
things.
Don't speak through the rainbow.
Oh, that's nice.
Just wanna remember all the good things.
Oh, gorgeous. When I hear like, wow. That's beautiful. I love that at the end. Washing it all away almost. You know, washing away all the bad memories and just thinking about all the good memories and wanting to be happy again. So it does kind of feel like she wants to go back to this person. And she's saying, can't we just be happy now? Like she was saying earlier in the album, like, can't we just make up? It always feels like she's in a state of wanting to get back to the romance, wanting to get back to the love and getting away from all the pain that is being caused in this relationship. But you know, if this person is manipulative and not a good person, I hope like she's not on about that person, you know. But then at the same time, even if she is, she's just putting it out honestly through music and her artistry, and is quite a vulnerable thing to do because normally we don't want to admit that we're going back to the arsehole, you know, but sometimes we do go back to the arsehole, especially when you haven't got like as much experience yet and so on, you know. I don't know, kind of crazy, but yeah, really gorgeous. Absolutely loved it. I also was just thinking with that sort of real gentle, almost spiritual bit at the end, I was thinking, oh, she should do a song with SZA. I feel like her and SZA would do like a really cool song together, basically. But yeah, amazing album. I do think, and maybe it's just because I've heard Orchideas so much now, but I do think I like Orchideas just a little bit more, even though Red Moon and Venus is so good. And I can't actually wait to listen to it through, like completely through and vibe with it that way. Obviously, more of the songs were like, I don't know, Orchideas had something to it that just like took me away into this like erotic purple jungle filled with women all coming out of the water like some sort of like sirens and stuff. And then it also would take me to like really fun places like in gata gata dale manakita dun 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 gata gata dale manakita, you know, like really fun energy like that. And then what's the other one, the one that goes oh, I really can't stop listening to this one. Like recently when I've been listening to this album, Labios Mordidos, that one. And when she says this thing about the tattoo, I love this one. You ready?
La nena está encendida, se me pega como un tatú. Un corazón como el tuyo está en extinción. Heaven must have sent you down.
Okay, I wasn't meant to listen to that much, but I love that song. I love that. I love this album so much. And I think I need to get used to Red Moon and Venus a little bit more because the sound of Orchideas, and I think it's because it was also the first time I ever heard Kali Uchis, so I was like taken back because of the newness of her voice and who she is and like all of that as well. But Red Moon and Venus is a little bit more low key in a way, even though it has so many like interesting sounds, which I cannot wait to listen to again and like dive into. Like truly, I do believe it's going to be really up there with Orchideas, but just not yet. I think my love for Orchideas is too strong. But let me know which your favourite albums are out of the two though. And also let me know if I should do any other Kali Uchis albums. It looks like on Spotify, she actually has an Orchideas Part 2 Deluxe. Not sure what's on there at all, but Is it good? But then she's also got Sin Miedo, which is her 2020 album. And then she also has Isolation and Por Vida, which came out in only 9 songs, that one, so more of like an EP, I suppose. Let me know if I should do some other ones. I really would like to know, because, and I'll try not take a year to do it, but if I do take a year, I'm sorry. And also, if you are here from a year ago, like, if you watched my video then, and that's how you found me, and you're watching this one now, then thank you. That's amazing, because you waited a long, long time for this. But yeah, so good. I'm not sure what my favourites are on Red Moon Venus yet. God, there's going to be quite a few, I think, because I loved the one that had the trip-hoppy New York feeling, like I was saying. Some of those few of the first songs sounded amazing too. I really liked the Moonlight one as well. Oh, I don't know yet. You'll have to ask me in the comments on YouTube, and yeah, I'll let you know. But yeah, if you can become a patron, that would be amazing, and watch this video completely uncut. So good. Yeah, I hope you do that, and if you don't, then I will... No, I'm only joking. What the hell? That's crazy. No, if you can't, don't worry about it. It's because I said if you don't, and I was like, if you don't sounds like a crazy thing to say, but I meant to say if you can't. You know what I mean? So then I was like, let's just make a joke out of that. Why am I explaining myself? I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. And I'm crazy. Right, okay. Anyway. What the hell am I? But if you can't become a patron, don't worry. Just like, subscribe, share the video, comment, all those lovely things. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. You know what to do. And yes, I shall see you next time. Bye!